Good morning. How are we all doing today? Oh, I slept like a baby last night after all that excitement of receiving the new motorbike. Today is a beautiful Sunday. It's about 20 degrees outside. Perfect for a ride, which I will happily do. Yesterday, the GT650 arrived. I was overjoyed with the condition of her. I thought she was going to be slightly more used and scratched from the condition photos that I received. She looked pretty battered, but she's beautiful. Yeah, a lot better condition than I thought. So that's always a win. I took her for a ride. Never ridden one before. I've ridden an Interceptor, which I really enjoyed and kind of pushed me to buy the Continental GT. Did about 20 miles around the little coastal roads of Cornwall. Ended up at Project 83, which is a really cool new bike hangout spot where you coffee, beers, cool custom bikes that come along. It was very quiet actually when I arrived, but yeah, ended up there. Lots of attention on the bike, riding through the streets of Newquay, then just drove back here. So initial thoughts, again, I wrote some notes down on my initial thoughts of the GT650. So definitely not as comfy as the Interceptor, but every single video that I watched before buying this, they all said the same. Comfort levels, not great. I'm planning a trip to drive up to London at the weekend to get to the Bike Shed Motor Show. So that is going to be a tough one on the GT, I think. We'll see how it goes. I'll document that. So yeah, comfort level's not great, but there's ways to get around that. If you get the Interceptor handlebars on there, you can get a better seat, you can lower it, blah 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 blah. But we'll get into that later on. Scorpion exhaust that's on it looks pretty cool. Sound is very nice. They don't have the dB killers in the mufflers at the moment, so obviously I bought it with the exhausts on. Obviously the previous owner left them out, so it is a bit loud for me. So what I'm going to do is order them dB killers, which will reduce the noise but hopefully still keep the same performance and rumble. So definitely going to get them this week before my 6-hour trip, otherwise my ears will be bleeding. What else? The bench seat that I bought, that I put in my previous video, is like a beautiful brown bench seat that I bought from TEC. So I put that on and I wasn't too keen with the way she looked. It's quite a lot of depth in that seat, and wasn't too keen on the way she looked with that on. And also sitting on it, I'm about 5'8", I'm pretty short, and with that seat it made it maybe half an inch taller than it already is, and I was tiptoeing, like it was very tall. So I've gone back to the original seat, which is beautiful. I'm going to keep that because it's slightly lower. And I've also ordered from Enfield Accessories a beautiful tan brown cover to go over that seat. So the brown will match with the brown grips, and I've also bought some brown tank pads. So it should have the nice little brown accents with a British racing green colour tank. It will hopefully look beautiful, like a classic old Jag or something like that. So yeah, the seat height is quite high for me. Again, 5'8", bit of a short arse. So I have done some research, and TEC do have lowering springs, which also apparently improves the performance of the rear shocks anyway. So I'm looking to get them. They are pretty similar price to that bench seat, so I'm going to send that bench seat back and then order the lowering springs. They should drop it about an inch. It says inch to 2 inches, but some of the videos I've watched, it literally does drop it an inch, but dropping it an inch will be so perfect for me. It will allow me to flat foot and be a lot more comfier. The only thing I am worried about with dropping it an inch at the rear is then changing the balance and geometry of the bike. So apparently you're supposed to drop the front an inch too, which looks a lot harder. I'll probably give that a try. Again, I'll document it, see how it goes, but that is not the priority. The priority is getting them DB killers in the exhaust so I can go on the longer trips and not have a terrible, terrible headache. Anyway, enough of the moaning. Beautiful bike, more than happy with it, overjoyed. The ride was great, sunshine, all the attention. It was a great bike. So today, again, beautiful day. It's a Sunday, road should be nice. It is the day of the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, actually, which unfortunately I left it a bit too late, so I'm not going to be joining. However, we might see a few guys out in their suits. We'll try and get some content. They're about half an hour away down in Hale, but I'm hoping that a few of them will arrive at Project 83, which is the cool bike spot here in Newquay. I will end up there today too, and we'll hopefully get some content. So I will go for a little explore today on the bike, I think. Hopefully arrive at some quaint little villages in Cornwall, get some photos and maybe have a beer. I think the GT itself is at home, parked outside a beautiful little old English pub. So I'm gonna try and go to one of them and yeah, put it in its natural habitat. It's 10 AM, sun is shining, I've already walked the dog. Now it's just make a bit of brunch, I think, and then hop on the bike. So let's get it.
Ukrainian folks, yeah. Everyone had deals.
nice day I've had. The sun's been shining the whole day. Been out on the bike, probably done about 40, 50 miles. Been to the coffee shops, I've been to some beautiful pubs. Ended up at Project 83, very quiet there. I didn't get to see any distinguished gentlemen, but I've had a beautiful day on the bike. Tried to capture some riding footage with a phone mount, but not very good. I haven't got the right equipment at the moment, so I really want to give this YouTube channel a real good go. So I might have to invest in a GoPro or an Insta360 camera. That's Honey, my dog, having a drink, by the way, if you can hear that. I need to invest in like a GoPro, an Insta360 camera. I need like a Rode mic. I need to invest because I really do want to give this channel a good try. So bear with me for now. I'm just recording everything on my iPhone. Hopefully it's good enough for now. I'd like to know what you want to see as well, you guys. Do you like me talking to the camera? Do you want to see more B-roll, more riding footage? Let me know your thoughts. But anyway, great day on the bike. Some very exciting stuff to come next weekend, bank holiday weekend, Bike Shed Motor Show. I've got a 6-hour ride up to London from here. I'll try and document that, go through some nice routes and pretty ways. Yeah, really exciting stuff. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and left a comment and a thumbs up on my previous video. That really makes a massive difference and really motivates me to yeah, pump out some more content. So I'll probably release a new video next weekend showing you my little adventure up to London and the show. So for now, hope you guys have a really good week. Ride safe, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next weekend. Peace.